from them. But with these ones, you just don't know.
Join
if
them,
one of these nice ones came to my door disguised.
I'm a cute book. We seen her in the movie. We see what she was about. I would have been going easily. I would have been a vampire by next morning. Not even, nigga. Next minute. All right, y'all. We had to movies I would hate to live in. Let's get to it.
Up, I always
Let's see if I agree with some of these. I might live in some of these.
I mean, like in the movie. Who could blame me? They're so cool. But now that I've grown, I see that a majority of these movies I thought were super cool to live in actually aren't. So that's what I'll be going over today.
Okay, let's get into it.
Gentlemen, I'll be going over some
let's see what
movies
this
I
talk
hate
about.
to live in. Yeah, new little series. And in the end, I'll go over the movie that I'd hate to live in the most.
Sinners, nigga. That is it.
First one up, Avengers.
Nah, I don't agree.
Every Marvel movie. As much as
I can't agree with this. There's a high possibility I could get superpowers. I'm not lying to you. I'll fuck with being an Avengers. You feel me? It's just like I just don't. Nigga, just don't live in New York. I ain't gonna lie. Just don't live in New York. You're straight. I promise you that.
I love superheroes.
That's it.
You gotta be an idiot to want to live in the Marvel universe.
No, that's really not bad.
The slightest bit about Marvel. You know, these dudes deal with planetary threats.
Okay.
No joke. More often than I see my dad.
New York.
New York, that's the worst.
That's it for real.
Like a punching bag or like the 1960s wife of that.
No bullshit. Really, realistically, no other state in the Marvel universe gets fucked up like New York. You're perfectly fine. The only problem here was Thanos, because that nigga was moving different. He snapped everybody off the planet in the universe in half. So there's a 50-50 chance of you're not even dead. Too. Matter of fact, you're not even dead. So I could live in the Marvel universe. There's a high possibility I can get superpowers. You feel me? It might be low, it might be high. I don't give a fuck. All right, there's a chance. And if my shit's ass, I could be an X-Men too. Matter of fact, I'm already black, so there's already hate. So it wouldn't be nothing new to me. So I'll fuck with being inside the Marvel universe. I really would.
On top of the usual stuff New York already got to deal with, you know, rats, high rent, drill rappers, rats. Now being in the MCU, they also got to deal with constant alien invasion.
Nothing happens in Florida.
Opening rifts in the city, a giant who eats planets, a literal god, and a meth head with superpowers. And to a New Yorker, that last one probably sounds like the most regular one. If you were about to be teleported into the MCU, this city would quite literally be the worst place to be living already.
Florida,
and I already live here.
Yes, why? You're cool, nigga.
If I got zapped in, I'd be put in like Wichita, Kansas or something. I would literally be in the epicenter of the problem.
Yeah,
and as a regular New Yorkian civilian, I have no option but to live every day like it's my last. Because it literally could be. And at that point, I don't think I'll even be scared. No. I'm gonna just start trying stuff. Go to the club, try some new foods. I mean, you might even see me in the alley.
No, there's nothing wrong living in the
What else am I supposed
to
do when I'm living in a universe where Thanos can randomly pull up on me and tell me to get sturdy for him? The sad part is, it wouldn't even have to be Thanos either. Because as a New Yorkian, we're not even allowed to have Blick. So one of these future villains like the Vulture, or even more than that, those bank robbers from Homecoming, can pull up on me and tell me to get sturdy too. And I'm gonna have to. Yeah, just keep me in regular.
I could be in the Marvel universe.
It's not worth it. I'm gonna be living there just to pay $5K a month on rent and have my first time seeing Spider-Man in person be watching him save a grandma while the Rhino is curb stomping me. Next up, I got a movie that might be even scarier because of how real it's starting to feel. iRobot. We all know this one. Movie set in the future, 2035, 10 years from now, where robots and AI are completely integrated into society. And I mean completely.
Yeah, we already live in it. I'll find no problem with this.
They keep the streets clean and even working with the police to ensure crime rates stay low. These things are everywhere doing
these damn clankers. That's what he said.
Now, I know what you may be thinking. Robotic Hus? Just kidding. I know what you're thinking. Well, that doesn't sound so bad. Robots doing everything for us? Yeah. That sounds great. That's wrong. This is terrifying. Because aside from the fact that these things doing everything for us would pretty much turn us into skillless people from WALL-E, these things constantly being around us is a danger in this world. Because the people in this world like robots so much that they're convinced that they can't hurt humans. What?
I thought it was in a programming. They can't.
I know I'm not tripping. Am I tripping? Judging by the way
people remember the movie.
AI right now, I refuse to believe in 10 years humans will be so comfortable with AI and robots and stuff to the point where they're comfortable not only living.
My thing is, like, I really don't believe these movies in effect because, like, y'all, like, there's some people that really just love doing things on their own for themselves. That this will never really happen. You feel me? This is just a perspective of somebody that wants the world to be like that in their movie. So I don't feel like AI and robots really gonna take over on some shit. Because you feel me? Some people are they want to do things by themselves. with their hands. So AI not really gonna take over everything.
Them, but saying
so
they
I can live here. I ain't gonna lie. I'll be a great asset.
And I've known my Siri for 10+ years, and I still don't trust her. You think I'm gonna trust this thing?
Yeah, that's how it is ChatGPT every day
in this world. People trust and love these robots, so they pretty much get a get out of jail free card. And if you live here, that should be terrifying for you. Could you imagine how out of control this could get? If there's no police around, what would stop one of these tin cans from shooting some random dude down the block and throwing the smoking gun into my hand? And guess what the cops gonna say when they roll up? So I was telling Bobby the other day he should get the donuts from. He's got a weapon. That would happen every single time, and they would never get caught because they're not programmed to hurt humans. But it doesn't end there.
I can't trust these Ultron ass clankers.
This movie goes on to give me legit reasons to not want to live around these things. So we see throughout the movie, there's a heavy emphasis on Will Smith's hatred towards these robots. Like, he really does not like these things. And it turns out it's because back in the day, Will got in this accident that sent him and this other car flying into some water. And when a robot came to save the day, it chose to save Will instead of the little girl trapped in the other car. R.I.P. Meaning, even when they're trying to help, these things could still leave you to die. So if it was me and a kid, innocent kid trapped in a house fire, if the robot deems me as having the higher chance of living, it'll save me instead of the innocent 5-year-old child. Bro, finally made a right choice. But dang, that's messed up. What if that was my kid? I'd be pissed.
I'll be pissed off. I'll be over
gadget extend and grab both of us out the fire. That's ridiculous. What are you good for? Yeah, living.
Yeah, that was a very bad plot in the movie. So you're telling me my nigga Will couldn't really swim that greatly on his own? The robot couldn't calculate him just swimming on his own after getting him out, just like breaking like the window for him to get out, swim by himself, and then go help the child. That was a big plot hole. I ain't gonna lie.
That's not even mentioning the thing running these
nigga
robots.
Artificial intelligence,
AI system built to protect people. Built to protect people, huh? Sounds hella familiar. And that ain't even mentioning the job market. If these robots do everything for us, how would we get jobs? Like, you know what I mean? They're robots. There's no room for human error. Employers would love them. No calling out, no talking back, no pay time off. I mean, you don't gotta pay them, period. These dudes are the perfect slaves. So if you're not building them or working with the police, you have nothing. Bro, this is exactly why I hope our world does not become like this.
It's not.
If I work a long 20-year career in, let's say, construction, I'll be damned if I lose my position
to a clanker,
to an oil trade.
To a clanker.
Screw loose having. Command listening.
Say it, nigga, say it. Clanker, nigga, say it.
Clanker! Another movie because it's realism stuff.
I love it.
1984. This is one of them older films based on a book you might have read in school. Nah, who am I kidding? Y'all don't read. So I'll give you a rundown. Like I said, this movie is based on a book written in the 40s.
1984. Big Brother's watching.
Dark times, dark books. And in this world, society sucks.
Okay.
Everything's bleak, gray, and dull.
I'm not seeing nobody else, you feel me,
constantly
that look like me.
Faces. And worst of all, people are monitored 24/7.
I don't see nobody that looks like me. I'm kind of scared.
Like, cameras on the street, phone activity. No. This is cameras on the street, cameras at your job, and even cameras at your crib.
Wow.
Like a big TV in the middle of your apartment with some dude's face on it that just watches you. Like, pause? But it still doesn't end there. It gets worse because this society in 1984
I'm not seeing nobody that look like me.
Even in the slightest bit. Any personal hobbies, drawing, writing, collecting, throw them out the window. You ain't allowed to do that. Any dreams, thoughts, or even memories, you're not allowed to do that either.
What?
I don't care how much you miss your grandma. You can't even have a shorty because their whole motto is you should only love Big Brother. Do I gotta say it? Pause. And then even if you do try to do any of this stuff, you're kidnapped and tortured till you eventually lose all that individuality.
Did he get kidnapped for trying to crush?
So messed up.
He got kidnapped for trying to crush?
Boondocks clip the
Did I just catch you on the beach?
Wait.
Now, after all that stuff I just told you,
this nigga lost all.
I want to live here?
He lost all hope in his eyes.
I'll take Thanos snapping away my local Ock over this stuff. That's why all things going on in the world right now scare me. I don't want to drag it and say it's to this level. I mean, the fact that I'm even making this video with, no issues means we ain't there yet. Yeah. But we are definitely taking baby steps. Like, it's getting crazy out here. We got the Brits out here censoring Wikipedia, censoring Discord, censoring Spotify.
Wait, what the fuck? Wait, what? Nah, I can't co-sign that, Britain. I can't. Censoring Spotify? What the fuck? No. I'll be sick as fuck if you can't even listen to. You're trying to listen to some music. You're waiting for the cuss word. You feel me? Sometimes it just bridges the song together, and it just bleeps it. Yeah, we're not doing that. I'm sorry to tell you, but I ain't gonna censoring Discord. I can get behind that. I'm not gonna lie to you. Some of these niggas be freaked out on this bitch.
Are we serious? We gonna make teenagers listen to Kids Bop in 2025?
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Even on Marvel Rivals, bro. They
What?
over here monitoring voice chats. Like,
oh yeah, tell me how me and my cousin was just playing this shit. That nigga got he got a notification saying you were pinged for like some abusive shit. Nigga, we wasn't even talking.
I got a warning the other day.
Yeah.
Telling some dude to hop off. I mean, obviously I said it in a bit of a meaner way, but still, what is
your
this?
ass, your ass.
Even YouTube with this silly ID thing, like, bro, why can't we just keep it like the good old days where they monitored us without telling us? Why do I have to consent to it now? And now, before I get to the movie that I'd hate to live in the most, honorable mentions. High School Musical, constantly singing and dancing.
I'm okay with that.
Old, especially because it's so random. Imagine you just trying to take a dump in the school bathroom and you have to rush out to go and sing We're All in This Together. You didn't even get to wipe any of the Conjuring films.
Yeah, fuck
I don't even gotta explain this.
Yeah.
I'm just...
Nah, I don't do that's the white.
I'm good.
That's
Secret
the white
Life
folk
of
shit,
Pets,
so.
pretty self-explanatory
What?
too.
Wait,
and then
what?
The New War of the Worlds. Bro, the special thing about this one is not only do I think it's one of the worst ones to live in, but it's also just one of the worst movies. This movie is garbage. Like the reason I
what is Ice Cube really doing?
The aliens invading the planet, but
how much did he get paid for this?
Embarrassment I would feel being a part of it.
How much did he get
to one of
paid?
these aliens, and the only person around to react is Ice Cube over his monitor saying, "Damn!" And now the movie I'd hate to live in the most.
This gotta be a pump fake.
Sinners. I don't think this one will be the worst one. Just wanted to hype
it's
it up
really
a bit.
not.
But still, it would be very scary to live in. This movie, if you ain't watch it, 10 out of 10. At first, I thought it was a 9, but nah, it's a 10. This movie, if you ain't watch it, is based in the 30s down in Mississippi, which already horrible start. But the scariest thing about this movie, if you're living there, isn't the time period it's set in. It's the fact that this world has vampires.
Nigga.
Yeah, real, pure-blooded, bona fide vampires. I first thought they would be some racist Abraham Lincoln vampire hunter type of vampires, but nope, these guys are actually the opposite. They welcome every and anybody to their lifestyle, which to me, if I was living here, would be even scarier. With a mean or racist vampire, at least you know where you stand. They gonna eat you, so you know, stay away from them. But with these ones, you just don't know. If one of these nice ones came to my door disguised,
I'm cute book. We seen her in the movie. We see what she was about. I would have been going easily. I would have been a vampire by next morning. Not even, nigga. Next minute. I don't see a problem with this.
Guys, singing me a song
I don't see
and
a problem
offering
with
me money? Well, of
and,
course you can stay the night. Come
you get a
on
sign-on bonus? Nigga, this ain't that bad. It ain't that bad.
And it'd be raps for me. And even if that wasn't the case, I would not be able to avoid these dudes. Because even if they don't try to roll up to my door, they're attracted to music. And you know, I'm not saying I'm some Mozart or anything. I actually don't even know how to play a single instrument. But I am saying a 1930s Derek is definitely gonna be at one of them jukes. And one of them nights we definitely gonna get a Sammy-like singer who's gonna attract the vampires. And it's gonna be the same story all over again. Yeah, living here, I'm good off that. Even all this vampire stuff aside, like I said, this is in Mississippi in the 30s.
Yeah,
if I'm not going to a juke, what the frick is there to do in the 30s? I might just die from boredom. I see why all people did back then was just pop out babies, because what else is there to do? Not to mention, these weren't the safest times either. Especially as a Dominican dude or anything but white. I don't think that band of hooded men would see me and make any exceptions. Talking about some, hold on now, wait a second, Chuck. Put the news down.
I didn't cook. I ain't gonna lie.
I think this one's Caribbean. Nah, they don't care. They don't discriminate. Well, they do, but you know, they just trying to meet their quotas. So Sinners, with or without vampires, I'm good.
Like I said, she would have had me as a vampire next minute, nigga. Next minute. No. Like there's like no. I would have been gone. I would have been gone. I would have.
Who's trying to help me find the clothes? That's pretty much all the movies I wanted to go over this time. But no, and this one isn't a might.
I can agree. I might live in Sinners, bro. Hey, nigga might be going just cause you feel me. But Avengers, I could live inside the MCU. I'm keep it a buck. I really can. I could become a superhero or a villain. Depends on what I get. I ain't gonna lie, if I'm a unit with a fucked up power. If I get a great superpower, I always want people to be a good person. But if my shit's ass, I'm being a fucking villain. That 1984 movie, whatever you call it, yeah, I'm not living there. That's no. Fuck no. All right, robot, it don't matter to me. But yeah. Sinners though, yeah. Ain't that bad, bro. Especially, you feel me, she's the vampire. I'm in it. I'm easy. I'm sorry. All right, y'all boys, y'all like this video, comment, subscribe. Y'all let me know which movie universes, which movie you would live in, which you wouldn't live in, you feel me? But y'all boys have a great day, man. All glory to God.